Yo, what's up? My name is Retro Pat, and today we're jumping back into some more Dungeon Defenders gameplay, looking at 1.27 billion total mana on the account, level 78 on the Squire. I've made a just mind-blowing amount of progress, at least to me, looking back at where I started, looking back at my prior knowledge to Dungeon Defenders. I've shot up like a rocket to the moon, and a huge thanks goes to you guys in the comments for teaching me so much along the way, and then a lot of hours in practice and hard work. So let's go ahead and continue that. I'm going to be just continuing my Nightmare difficulty storyline today, doing Alchemical Library, Nightmare difficulty, Laboratory, Hardcore mode. Now, I will say, the issue with this map on Nightmare is that this is the first map in the storyline with a boss fight. So, this is my first Nightmare difficulty boss fight. How is that going to go? I have no idea. This map has always been kind of a stickler for me. I feel like it's quite open. I feel like it should be a really, really easy map, but I think I end up making greedy mistakes. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm going to collect the mana. We've got 80 seconds to make our build, and I'll see you guys with that. I love this final chest location here with this little gargoyle guy guarding it. Pretty cool to see. All right, let's jump into the actual plan here. Usually over here, so I have 280 mana. I do have to keep that in mind. That's something I probably don't respect quite enough. I'm probably just going to do bouncer blockades over here for now. Also, this map doesn't have the most amount of defense units, sitting at 85 DU. That should be fine for the time being. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here. I've got 200 more mana. The biggest issue here, the biggest concern is going to be the mana for sure. I think I end up just putting a harpoon here, which seems very silly, and then a harpoon here, which also seems extremely silly, but I just don't know where djinns are gonna spawn. I don't know where spiders are gonna spawn. I don't know what other weird issues. I'm gonna put a bouncer blockade here. Maybe here to block it off? Yeah, we'll do that, and that should be a good start for me, and we'll just sort of learn this map, because you have to just place pretty free open range turrets at the very beginning, in my opinion, to really learn a map, so I can understand how to actually appropriately, because I don't know, like this djinn, these things are gonna like turbo boost some minions, and then it's gonna be too scary. I don't quite have enough mana. I do no damage to those guys. Like, I don't have the mana to be oh, there's a Sharknado over here causing problems. He's kind of stuck, at least. Eternia Crystal under attack. Where are my harpoons at? I need some more. Speaking of harpoons, let's get some stuff built. Let's get another harpoon up, since this guy is trying to take it down. Thankfully, our towers do tons of damage. We just have to actually get them looking at the right minions at the right time. Ogre is coming in. He's going to be blocked off by the bouncer blockade. That's really good news, even though it did get bumped by a Sharknado, as you can see there. Pretty funny. Let's go ahead and sell this off. Let's move this back over here, since the shark wanted to cause problems. Let's go ahead and grab. Now we've got tons and tons and tons of mana, and now our build strategy wildly changes. So first things first, I'm going to try to do a similar build strategy. Can I actually place a tower here? It'd be really, really good news for me if I could, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to. So we're going to place one there, and then do I have to just place it? Let's get rid of this actually for now, hilariously, even though I know I just built it. We're going to end up getting rid of that. We're going to end up doing this, which is going to allow it to take care of this alleyway as well as help out over here a little bit. Only 42 seconds. I've got to speed things up a little bit. Now, normally what I did here on survival is I actually did put bowling ball turrets, but I think harpoons are just better. Now, that is not a good, quite a good location. I want it to be more, yeah, downward, so I have the space on this side for the same thing. Those harpoons should be plenty good. I can actually even go ahead and like back these up to like there. Yeah, that should be good. Running out of time here, I will say. Running out of time super, super quickly. I'll have to grab the rest of the stuff when possible. The chests and everything. Gotta pop them all for all the possible mythics to be popped onto the ground to give me that extra mana. I'll take it. And it's like 5.7 mil mana, like easy peasy there. Now, this area still needs wild amounts of support. So let me start building. Let me put that there, and then this I do want to put here if possible. There's the djinns already causing issues. Let's try to pump some damage into them. Oh my goodness, this guy's here causing problems. There's spiders around in weird locations causing problems. Thankfully, he gets taken care of. I'm going to come over for the upgrades on the harpoons, get those healed up. Sharkton causing some small problems. Djinns are getting taken care of now. Put some upgrades over here for the ogre getting trapped over there. His AI is terrible. That's okay. We'll happily take that. Got to keep an eye out for the spiders. Maybe get a monk aura out. Those electricity auras to help take care of those. So I actually want upgrades on these harpoons. So I want to go ahead and just get rid of these harpoons. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these for the most part, I believe, right now. Something problematic is happening, though. This spider, yeah, I'm definitely going to get a monk aura for the spiders, for sure. We're going to have to get one of those built up as soon as possible. I'm going to go ahead and get these upgraded, get more damage on these to help take care of the ogres easier. Could technically do slice and dice there, but I don't think it's worth the defense units. Shout out to the comments on that call. Not wrong, not wrong. And there's that wave completed. Now, let me go ahead and quickly hop over to my Monkarino. Oh, that's not the Monkarino. Let me quickly drop my mana, hop over to the Monkarino. There it is. And then go ahead and throw up a fatty. How big is this going to be? Not big enough. I'm going to be honest. Not big enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place this one here. I'm going to do two. We'll place that one there. And then this one there. And then obviously this one's going to be able to help as well as, you know, take care of more stuff. So we'll definitely roll with that. Now we come over, drop our mana, switch over to our Squire Arena. Go ahead and hop back over to him. 29 seconds left to build. I want to go ahead and put a... We'll do a bouncer blockade here. I think it is worth it. Really having mana issues here. Or not mana issues, just I need to place more towers issues. That's the total opposite of mana issues. Let's go ahead and... I'm looking for places to put harpoons that can help me deal with some of these djinns or other just weird like spawns that are in the air, because there is some crazy. I just need more firepower, in total honesty. Do I really need something like over here looking inward toward? We'll go ahead and put one there, a safety harpoon. Why not? Then I think over here we just need more harpoons, or I can go ahead and put upgrades on stuff. Upgrades on the electric aura. Why not? Jumping into wave 5 out of 7. The big thing is keeping some sort of tower upgrade. Well, there's a spider not in the thing exactly. I'm going to go ahead and place... This might be extra. Well, I kind of want to place one over here, actually, like a harpoon. See? There's a djinn over here causing issues. I can do the same on the other side. I think that's probably worth it. We'll go ahead and pump that bad boy up. Why not? This guy should be able to take care of everything over here. We'll go ahead and put the same over here. Trying to add like a harp. That's a really, really weird location, but sure. I mean, it's fine, I guess. We'll go ahead and put an upgrade on, not the electric aura, but we did it on accident. Why not? Want to put more... Oh, some harpoon was just destroyed. You are kidding. What harpoon tower? Was it this one? Ah, the djinn must have insta-popped it, right? And this one's getting destroyed as well? Interesting. Is that the ogre? I took care of it? Okay, so the ogres took care of those before they were actually able to reach their locations with the ranged attacks. They couldn't DPS down the ogre enough. That's okay. And this thing's getting taken care of. These ogres are actually causing me way more issues than I expected. Need a lot more upgrades on my towers in general. Need a lot more towers set up in general. Also, want to make sure I pop all the chests open to get all that extra mana as possible. You might as well take advantage of it. But how are these spiders still causing issues? I'm going to go ahead and put a harpoon this way looking in. I guess that one can't reach over here because, yeah, somehow there's still spiders being annoying. I tried to place electric auras. It's still not helping enough. Maybe I should have placed the electric auras like over here and over there as well. I need like 4 or something. I'm not sure. We're going to go ahead and go for an upgrade here. I'm going to go ahead and look for... I could do double harpoons on this side. I'm able to push through like this map so far pretty well, but it's super scrappily. I don't feel confident. Like, it's very, very likely with my current build and strategy, I feel super likely that I just fail on one of the final waves. Like, I don't feel confident about this build or setup at all. It doesn't feel like a good setup by any means. But we just have to adjust. You know, it's my first time playing the map. I'll take a, you know, solid for that. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and where are the djinns causing issues? We've got spiders causing issues. We have to address what's the problem. You know, what is the main concern that I'm actually worried about? Probably djinns. Oh, let's go ahead and head over here. Let's get upgrades on these harpoons. I think just getting more DPS on my harpoons is one of the better things I can do. Keeping the bouncer blockades low level is fine, because then that allows me to That allows me to upgrade them later for cheap to be able to get full heals on them, and that can actually be relevant, especially mid-wave and such. This guy kind of already needs the heal, though. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for an upgrade on this. Upgrades on all the towers. Jumping into the next wave. I like how much range we have on our harpoons now, hitting things from super, super far away. I still just feel like this area needs more harpoon support. Like, this guy's getting supercharged by Jins. That Jin at least going to go down pretty easily. We'll take it. I've got more defense units. How is this spider? This is what I'm talking about when I say, like, spiders are just making it in weird locations where I'd prefer if they were not, you know? I don't think upgrading... There's a Jin over there. He's got to get taken care of. I might as well just throw up... So I have nothing built. I have, like, extra defense units. I might as well just throw up, like, an extra harpoon here, you know? I think we just need some extra support, because why not? I might as well take advantage of my DU. If I'm not doing that, what am I doing, you know? Why do I keep auto-connecting to the electric aura? There's a spider taking 1100. So the spider takes 1100 per tick of the electric aura. So the real answer there is my electric aura is not strong enough. Not strong enough to support my build. That's not a good thing you want to see. Man, why does it auto go to the electric aura? I know it's lower level. Some things are getting destroyed over here. Everything is getting destroyed over here by this one ogre. How much HP does he have? Still around 200k. Gonna take him down, though. Not cleanly. Not cleanly. I'm going to go ahead and set up a slice and dice here. I think it's worth the DPS, to be totally honest. And I'm going to place a harpoon like this. I think that these slice and dices might actually be worth it on this map. I think I'm having DPS issues, which is not something I've normally struggled with. Call me defaulting to bad old noob habits, you know, I don't know. But I'm going to try the slice and dice strat here. I do think it just is super nice for the extreme amounts of DPS. And the fact that the way it shreds those ogres is just something the bouncer blockades can't do. Let's go ahead and upgrades on the other slice and dice as well. Get them nice and healthy, nice and strong. There's a archer over here. Some things are stuck, I guess. Sure. Why not? And my sword damage is pitiful still. I've had a lot of people telling me to upgrade that. Which is kind of interesting to me, but I like the pure tower build. We'll see if I end up taking that advice as per usual. Stubborn retro pad. All right. There we go. Let's grab all the mana. Select everything over here. Final wave. Okay, so this is going to be the boss fight wave, correct? I feel like I actually do need to upgrade my electric auras because I want them to be able to do enough damage to properly take care of the spiders. If they're not doing enough damage to, like, genuinely take out the spiders in any sort of quick manner, like, what's the point of having them? They feel a little bit useless at that point. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop every chest, get all the mana. Possible upgrade, no shot on a map like this. Wild. All right, 700 mana, that's enough to get the 1-star on this. I'll take it. This map has already been much more difficult than I expected. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into the next wave. We should be mostly fine. I'll get repairs where I can. Why not? The electric auras are fine. Everything's mostly fine. Let's grab mana where possible. These guys are coming in. Tons and tons of mana. What I should have done, man, something I totally didn't take advantage of, and I totally will get punished for this. Once again, I mean, I don't worry about it because I feel like for certain maps I just don't need it, but I feel like for this map I'm gonna need it for sure. I didn't take advantage of my minion units. I'm at 0 minion units deployed. Not taking advantage. Oh man, these spiders gonna get goldified. Yeah, the Jins and spiders causing problems. These electric auras are just not nearly as strong as I wish they were, to be totally honest. But yeah, I just didn't take advantage of my minion units here, and I'm not really used to doing that for the most part because I just don't really find it that needed all the time. But it's absolutely needed here. It's absolutely needed. So I just can't be skimping on that. I need to be keeping an eye out to make sure to drop minion units on pretty much every map I play at this point. It feels like so much mana over here. Got to make sure I'm upgrading stuff to actually take advantage of that. Like this harpoon tower has like no upgrades pumped into it. Let's grab all the mana and just full upgrade it. Why not? You know, what am I doing? Stalling for content here. Oh, what the hell was that attack? That like laser beam shot was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I've got to try to bait the Jin away somehow. I'm going to go ahead and, he's just getting free upgrades off. The spiders are getting slowly ticked down, but it's just not fast enough. They're so strong nowadays. 20k HP is brutal. They're going to inevitably get some webs off on my towers. Let's head over here. Ooh, what is... Nothing able to take that guy out. Okay, we're fine. I'm going to go for the 3-star here. I might as well. I have plenty of mana. It shouldn't cause an issue. Only around 29 or so minions left to take out for the wave. This thing's taking serious damage, but putting up a good fight, getting some good resources off on my... in my defense. I'm going to go ahead and pop a Blood Rage here and push through everything. Around 10 minions left to take out. We're going to get repairs popped off. Do I need to delete any towers or sell off any towers to give me access to a harpoon for the boss fight? I'm going to go ahead and actually sell off this harpoon since it's not necessary. It is just an extra harpoon. So getting rid of that to allow me to be able to place a harpoon if necessary during the boss fight is probably more worth it to me in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and place a harpoon, speaking of, right around here. That's going to give me direct DPS on the demon if he does spawn over here. I don't exactly remember where exactly he does spawn. I could even go ahead and get rid of... I guess this is looking down at this section. That should be good for the demon, and it's upgraded a fair bit. Speaking of upgrades, let's go ahead and pump all my mana into the upgrades on this harpoon. Want it to be as powerful as possible to help support with the demon. Is there any ground mana I can pick up? Yes, there is. I should be getting all of that ASAP. 1 second left until the boss spawns. Here he is. The demon boss on Nightmare difficulty hardcore mode. I've never seen this before. Let's see if it's doable, fellas. One of the best intros, one of the best animations in Dungeon Defenders. He spawns right in front of the crystal. I'm going to have to activate those electric poles. Let's jump into it. I'm ready. Or at least I think I'm ready. So how do I have to go kill the poles? I forget. Do I have to smack the poles around? I think I do. Well, here, this one needs a smack. Oh, they need a lot of damage, actually. The spiders are slowing me down, unfortunately. We're doing okay, though. Okay, we supercharge him. We're slowed by the spider. I can't die. That would be horrible for me. I'm going to go for the upgrade on the harpoon tower. It's helping a ton. He's got 13 million total HP. Down to 10 million or so. I'm getting bopped around to the end of the map. The end of the world. We're going to place another harpoon to help out. I have extra DU. I'm going to place another harpoon to help out. Might as well. That's the best thing I can do to help right now. We'll come over, get a heal off, get a little... pick up some mana. Do I have any extra DU? Not really. I want to jump over here to get a heal on this if possible. 46. I can heal it so fast, which is so nice. My casting rate has just been tremendously helped. Now I've got to clear out these things when possible. I'm going to pop a Blood Rage. Going to consume my mana, but it's okay. I think it's super worth it. Where's the other electrical charge over here? Doing way more damage with the Blood Rage popped. It helps out a ton to supercharge and deal some big damage over to the Demon Lord. We're going to pop over, smack some slashes into him where possible. 4 minutes into this, we're going to come over here. We're going to unpop Blood Rage. We're going to pop a big heal. I might take some damage, which is going to interrupt me. That's okay. We've got to just be able to sustain. I'm going to come over here and pop an upgrade. That'll be much faster than repair and solid for that defense unit. We're going to come over here and pop a big fat heal into this tower. Keeping our towers up here is going to be super important. We haven't lost anything. We still have the same amount of defense units. I can come over here and pop some big upgrades. That's helpful as hell. Not on the electric aura, though. Don't need that as much. The spiders I need to avoid. These things we're going to pop a Blood Rage for. It's definitely worth, I think, to destroy these as quick as possible. Okay, we got one more. Okay, nice. Huge. The fact that we're going to unpop Blood Rage, we're going to pop a heal on this. The fact that the towers are able to target those electrical little powers and charges is huge. He's at 2 million HP out of the 13 million. It's been a long fight, a difficult fight, but a fun one. Pretty chaotic. Demon Lord should be going down here any second. 1 million HP. Some Sharkins are still arriving. The map is not over. Spiders are disrupting that harpoon gun. We've got a couple more defense units, 3 that I didn't even need for this fight. We're going to pop an extra upgrade on this because why not? We're going to come over here and heal the absolute MVP of a harpoon tower. And then there is the boss defeated, giving us a bunch of great items and a nightmare map completed. Not just any nightmare map, the first nightmare boss fight map, which was not easy. That was a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen. That was a tougher journey than I expected, and I have a lot to learn. Clearly, if I want to defeat the nightmare storyline, it's going to be hugely different than the rest of the storylines so far. But thank you guys for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like on the video, dislike if not, and subscribe for daily Dungeon Defenders videos. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace, Reno, and by the way, happy freaking New Year.